poppin' peeps? Welcome to this Rapid Strike Malamar themed stream. I'm Lesage. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. We're almost there for the weekend, peeps, and I just really wanted to cover Rapid Strike Malamar. So on the channel lately, I've been covering all the available decks that I think are remotely viable in terms of being competitive, or maybe if you're a little bit more of a budget-oriented player, it's one of those things where I want to make sure that everyone has access to the best possible decks. And I mean, now we're getting to the point where I'm coming up with some more budget-based decks, and we've kind of covered all over those, and I'm just getting really ready for celebrations to come out so we can start working on things. So we are live. Yo, what's good, Tricky Plays? What's good, Curtis? So we are live. I'm going to be answering questions in the chats. My one goal when it comes to doing a live deck profile is that we kind of perfect the list and really just I share the gameplay in more of a casual fashion, but still being able to retain the video as a learning experience. So for example, let's say if you are brand new to Pokemon, you're like, you want to know what? I have a budget of 30 bucks or 40 bucks. You're like, I want to find the best budget deck. This could be the best budget deck. So it's one of those things where I want to be like, you went to the Lesage channel, you saw the video, you realized you like the experience, you got the deck, you got the knowledge, you're ready to play Pokemon, and that's really where I always try to go with the channel. So hopefully everyone enjoys that. If you are watching the stream or if you're watching the rerun, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help boost the YouTube algorithm. So just clicking that like button right there. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel as well. I do all of this just to help the community out whenever possible. So all of that would be absolutely amazing if you could subscribe. We just passed 6,300. So we're getting close to 6,500. Our next big, I like to say a lot of things, but for me, I'd feel pretty accomplished once we get to 7,500. That means we're 75% of the way there to 10,000, and it's been an incredible journey with everyone. Also, whether you're in the live chat or if you want to leave a comment below, I do like sparking a discussion with our community, and as long as I'm not taking a mental health day, I get back to everyone within a couple hours. I do sleep at night, so if you do comment in the middle of the night for me, I'll get back to you in the morning. I'm also just kind of casual vibes. I got some Raisin Bran here with some soy milk and some banana. So just a pretty casual breakfast. So yeah, it should be pretty good. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate it. It's been an amazing journey. So yeah, we're just going to be covering over the deck profile today with Rapid Strike Malamar. Would love some help from the chat if possible. We just kind of perfecting this list. It's one of those things where I think that the deck might be more difficult to create than most people think. I'm just going to switch it over to the deck. So here's what we have for the deck. Now, before I get into the strategy of the deck, I think it's one of those things where I kind of want to determine if things make sense. I don't have boss's orders in this deck. I do not have Pokemon communication in this deck. And I feel like I could have more searching cards in this deck. I'm not entirely sure about that. Though, hello from the Netherlands. I never know how to respond to those things. I don't know if I'm like, hello from Canada or hello from Toronto. But hello nonetheless. I appreciate everyone kind of tuning in from all over. Like, I'll just say the things that I like. So, Rapid Strike Tentacles is an attack based off of showing Rapid Strike cards, not Pokemon. So Pokemon Trainer and Energy with the Rapid Strike stamp. I'm literally like pointing at my screen like as if that's gonna help. The Rapid Strike stamp right there. We're trying to reveal those. So that's really the first and foremost thing that this deck is going to be. There's lots of Rapid Strike dude and dudettes and all that kind of stuff. We got the Remoraids, we got Octilleries, those got the Rapid Strike stamp. We got the Tower of Waters, that's a great way. Yeah, give suggestions, Gunmad. Yo, what's poppin'? Would love to hear from you. This has a single strike stamp, so we can't shuffle it in, but it's really good in single prize card decks. Got Korrina's Focus Rapid Strike stamp as well, and another Rapid Strike stamp. So, the goal is to be able to hit for a lot. We also have the Inkays. I don't know if there's a better Inkay that we could play right now. Is this one legal? It does have 60 HP. I don't know if that really helps us at all. I mean, it does give us a slightly better Dragapult matchup, but I'm just assuming this deck loses to basically every single list that it just faces that has any kind of spread. Like, that's the reason why this deck's not seeing play. Because you don't have Mew, so you just lose to all those decks. Basically, I need to determine if I want to add anything else. I mean, I think that Rescue Carrier seems pretty cool. So you could put up to 2 Pokemon each with 90 HP or less from your discard pile into your hands. That's really great for Rapid Strike Tentacles. It's also great to get back Malamars. Now, I'm not sure if I need double Rescue Carrier, double Ordinary Rod. Like, so far, I think this list looks pretty refined. And this is the list that I currently have. So, maybe it might help against Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider would be something if it was like, if Shadow Rider was played a little bit more. So, unfortunately, Shadow Rider has not been seeing too much play lately. You only use 1 single strike surge, so running 4 of the Remoraid and Octillery. I only run 2 because of 1 surge. Oh, so the reason why I put these as more is because it guarantees that I get out Remoraid. I know I can only use 1 Rapid Strike Surge, but it's really good fodder for Rapid Strike Tentacles. There's really not that much Rapid Strike cards that I could play otherwise. Yeah. Brawly could be cool. I'm just more or less worried about like what it could mean late game if we do not get it. I mean, it might be worthwhile. What would I cut for Brawly? Let me just double check this card out. Brawly. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. And this is also a Rapid Strike card. Okay, so you want to know what? I'd like to add at least 1 into the deck. I think that should be pretty cool. I mean, it's like okay-ish. Maybe one thing that we can do is just like remove one of these, add in a couple Brawly. I'm actually like oddly okay with that. I think that sounds pretty cool because we can get out more Rapid Strike cards, and overall, like, I think it seems pretty cool. Maybe we just also take out a Minccino. Because I do like having access to our other Pokemon. I mean, I guess we took out Pokemon. We also want to probably just search out Pokemon to thin out the deck. So I think this seems good there. You want to know what? Let's roll with this deck. So again, the goal is to get Rapid Strike Tentacles cards out, or Rapid Strike Pokemon cards to hit hard with Rapid Strike Tentacles. We have Octillery that allows us to search out Rapid Strike cards. So that can also be ammo. It can also get us set up with things like searching out Korrina's Focus. We have Cinccino that allows us to draw more cards in general. So that's one of the things where we could pitch away non-Rapid Strike cards and try to draw into Rapid Strike cards, because we will need to hit for a lot of damage if we want to knock out some Pokemon V and Pokemon V Max. Beyond that, we are just kind of relatively vibing with it. I think this seems good. Overall, everything else has been kind of explained. So let's save this and give it a whirl on the ladder, see exactly what's going on. Or maybe, yeah, let's go versus ladder. You can see how much I've been slacking on the versus ladder lately. aka I have not played since it refreshed the other day. So let's go ahead. Where is Malamar? Boom. Ryuki. Sick. So, I mean, this is definitely one of those things where we want to go first. Here's what it is. We're just going to start with this. We're going to do everything we can to get set up. Everything we can. No reason to bench anything else. There's so many escape ropes and just even like random Pokemon catchers that it doesn't make sense for us to play these cards. Are you running Lucky Egg? I am not running Lucky Egg. I think Lucky Egg's not bad when it comes to this deck though. We're gonna put Remoraid there. We're gonna go Fog Crystal. Also, the fact that they're playing an Inteleon engine means we're probably going to lose the game. Most of these decks have some kind of spreading mechanic, especially with the Inteleon line. So fun times, fun times. We are going to go ahead and grab an Inkay, see exactly what we have prized from our deck. So we have a Psychic Energy prize, We have a Cinccino prized. We have none of those prized, actually. We are nothing like crazy. We have like an energy prize. Like there's nothing like crazy with our prizes. We're gonna put this there just in case they knock out this Inkay somehow. And there's no reason for us to play Brawly yet, because we have a Malamar, we have an Octillery, and we're just relatively vibing here. Hopefully our opponent, Leafeon is our best option here. We're really praying for Leafeon, so pray for me, chat. Pray for me, chat. Randall played Lucky Egg the other day and it flowed really well. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Am I the only one? Like, am I just old? Is that why I like Raisin Bran? So Curtis, I did cover that. If you go back about a week or two, I covered my live thoughts on PTCG live. So if you want to kind of catch my like of the moment thoughts, yo, it's Leafeon, let's go! It's one of those things where sorry, I think that PTCG live is kind of hype. As a player, it's really cool. As a content creator, it can be very cool. There's some pros and cons when it comes down to it. Like, of course, there's going to be people affected. There's going to be growing pains. And I just feel for, like, I'm just, like, waiting for it to come out, because right now, most of it's just going to be speculation. Everything else can kind of be seen in from their press release, kind of, in their FAQ. So that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, I just haven't had any experience with it. I don't have early access. I don't have anything special going on. So, let's go, like this, and we don't get the knockout on the Drizzile because we need to discard, take away 3. And they're always going to knock out our Malamar because we literally have a bajillion retreat. I'm going to play Bruno. I'll answer everyone's questions, like, once I finish my turn off. I just try to strive for excellence when it comes down to this. Now, depending on what I get with Great Ball, if I get a Rapid Strike, I'm going to shuffle away these 3. If not, I'm going to have to play Home Slice Octillery, search for something. So let's go Great Ball first. Boom. Now we can search for... we can grab a Korrina's Focus, I think. Yeah, so we have at least a supporter for next turn in case our opponent rips this Octillery to shreds. So this is one of those cool things, just trying to get set up. And we're going to pitch these 3 away. Make sure that you're not ever confusing, like, the single strike stamps, or that you're not, like, leaving your hand with nothing. Lucky Egg is when they knock out the Pokemon with Lucky Egg, you drop to 7 cards. It's actually pretty cool when it comes down to this deck. Palpat helps cycle the Korrinas. I mean, it could be good. Yo, PJ, what's poppin'? I don't know if, like, if anything, if they're using Fan of Waves and then knocking out my Malamar, I'm kind of about it. Thank you for giving me back a Rapid Strike card, Ryuki. I really, really, really appreciate it. Also, give me 2 seconds while I put this, like, thing on my neck. Like I said, I'm an old man now, so I need, like, all the comfort I could possibly get when trying to play Pokemon. And our opponent's correctly attacking this one. Yeah. I don't know why they removed the Rapid Strike energy. They are literally, like, and attached an extra energy. It's actually kind of bizarre. I mean, Lucky Egg does sound kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds pretty cracked. Are they gonna use Grass Knot? Yeah, they're doing 300 damage. Like, we are getting kapow, like, destroyed. Now, I mean, I guess maybe we could go with, the Tower of Waters and that'd be cracked. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it could be cracked. Let's go, like this. We're probably just gonna 2-shot them. So let's try to, get set up. We need to put this down. We're probably just not getting set. Like, we need to just get set up here, and that's the biggest thing that we need to do. So let's search our deck out for a Minccino. Let's go ahead and attach this here. We're not going to attack here, peeps. We're going to have to search for another Korrina's Focus. just to get set up. Do you think you're going to open and cover celebrations? So actually, it's one of those things where I'm struggling to find celebrations. There's no point of me retreating into anything, so I'm just going to pass. So I would like to open celebrations. I have not been able to find any. Pokemon selects content creators for each set release or anything that's coming on. So unfortunately, I don't believe I was chosen to cover the sets at this point. They just kind of choose whoever they want at that, like, to be honest, like, maybe it's, I didn't meet their qualifications, or maybe they had a different idea with celebrations. I totally would love to open celebrations, but I just did not receive any product from that. So I just, it's one of those things where I'm just kind of, as a content creator, it's difficult sometimes. And I'm just, did not get any at this point. I'm going to do everything that I can to get some codes later on today, just so I could share my kind of thoughts on the sets. You saw a deck that uses Turffield and Rapid Strike Hop Hip to grow the hand. That's kind of crazy, BJ. I'm about that. I mean, we're doing a good job of getting some Rapid Strike cards in our hands. I'm gonna do this right now just so they don't knock out this Inkay next turn. Might not be the best idea, but it is what it is. Let's go Korrinas, and we do have Malamar. So this is the way that I see it. We are able to do some damage. I'd be happy to do 120. We just need to get set up. So let's try to grab some other things, like maybe a Remoraid. I think Remoraid Octillery here would be a great kind of combination. So let's go like this. Yeah, I'm really hoping so. I talked to one of my sponsors, Atlas Collectibles. Oh, see, now I don't even have enough to really use Cinccino. I don't want to pitch away one of these cards, and I certainly don't want to pitch away Professor's Research. So I'm actually just going to go Rapid Strike Tentacles, pitch away 3 cards, and see what's going on there. So you can see, like, with even, like, Inteleon, I know he is really happy to play against everything. If they're able to hit this 3 times, we're just in a really rough spot with the quick shooting Inteleon. But yeah, as a content creator, it's just tough with a new set release sometimes, especially for these miniature sets, because there's not as much allocated towards stores and stuff like that. So I'm a huge fan of celebrations. I think the set's cool. I don't have a bajillion dollars in the bank, and just trying to make sure that I can cover content for peeps. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff that we have to acquire this turn, but at least we have Professor's Research. Oh, and they're actually going to heal. That's kind of rough for us. How much damage does that put them at? That puts them at 10, 300, minus 80. So that means we need to do, I think 6. Now we can put this down. There's no reason for us not to put this down. Let's go Research. We should be pretty good this turn to maybe get it. I'm actually trying to think here. I'm gonna go Great Ball. Great Ball needs to grab us. Sure, that's just gonna be fodder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually go like make do, pitching away the Research. I don't want to pitch away the Research, but so help me, that's how it's going to be. I need to evolve this. 5 does 200. How are we going to make this happen? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no way for us to get it. We're going to be short again. And we have to put down an Inkay, so it's just a really unfortunate kind of game, how this is turning out. But that's okay. You want to know what it happens? I also love the new update, how it shows the things on there. Looks like a little bit of a bug. We can grab things out here. That's really not a big issue. Let's just grab out... I'm not playing Pokemon catchers now. Yeah, the Octillery, like, it just turns it into, like, we only have 1, 2, 3 in our hand now. So that's not enough for us to get there. I might actually just retreat into the Minccino for free and then try to build up a better turn for next turn, just so that we have a chance to win the game, kind of. I think we're just kind of in a tough spot. So I'm going to grab out this out of the deck just so we have that. I'm going to go ahead here, and since we have, it's 2 less, so we are going to lose an energy. I really don't want to lose an energy, but it's better than us just losing our entire hands. I'd rather try to get set up, and we don't have the Cinccino in our deck anyways, so it doesn't make sense for us to lose a whole Malamar. The issue is with bosses and like boss and catcher and stuff right now is that it potentially takes away from other things in the deck. So that's really what causes the deck to struggle right now, because a boss's orders here would not have done anything for us, any difference. We're just losing because every deck is Inteleon based. So it's better for you to knock out the active Pokemon in general. So the issue is, decks that snipe are already poor matchups. That's the reason why Rapid Strike Malamar does not do very well right now in this format, because there's Jolteon, Dragapult, Shadow Rider even just destroys this deck by doing Astral Barrage 50-50. It's tough. Our opponent did use the wrong attack there. We also need to find a scoop up net this turn. So here's everything that we have for our last opportunities to try to make this game happen. So let's go Bruno. We did get scoop up net, so that could be very helpful for us. So you want to know what? We might actually have a chance at winning this game if our, like, depending on what our opponent does here. We still need 6. So we have 1, 2, 3. I am going to go for Rapid Strike Search and search our deck for just another card. I'm going to go for Make Do, pitching this away because we just don't need any other Pokemon. Anything else could be a liability. I am going to go Great Ball, try to get another card out. So you can see this is like the turn where the deck pops off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to grab a couple of these. And then we're going to go Scoop Up Net on this. Not playing it back down. So we're going to go ahead and go for Rapid Strike Tentacles and put an emphasis on the Pokemon that we need to discard. 240 plus 9 equals 330. So we will go for Rapid Strike Tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to shuffle those 6 cards back. Actually, let's put an emphasis on that one instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's the knockout. So, I mean, so far, so good. We kind of survived everything that we need to do that turn. So I'm feeling pretty good with what we might be able to do this turn. Let's try to score this gigantic knockout. We're bringing it back. We need 8, 16, 24, 32. So we need 8. Okay, that certainly makes it a little bit more difficult, but whatever. Bruno? Oh, Bruno guy. Let's go. So, if we're able to kind of get everything, we're able to make everything all busted. That's kind of the goal. Come on. So let's go do both. Let's shuffle some of these cards back in. So we actually won't be able to win this game, I don't think. I think we're going to be off, even if we get everything necessary, we're going to be off by 10. But let's play this out as best as we possibly can, just to show you like where this deck struggled. Is that we didn't really get our Cinccino set up to draw extra cards. Now, the only card that we have in our hands, like, is this. We need the energy. It can get close, but it shouldn't be that close. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna be off by. You see how we're just off by the 1 card. So if we had the energy before the Marnie, we got it. Our opponent playing Marnie literally cost us the game, and that's fine. We were super close to taking it. So let's try that one again. That was an okay game. That game was fine. Okay, so I won the coin flip. We want to go first. That could have also been because we went second that game. This deck is a little bit better when you are able to go first. So we are going to start with the Inkay. I don't think many things are going to be able to hit us for 50 damage on their first turn. Could be wrong. No reason for us to bench Remoraid down. And again, we're playing against one of these decks that's like... We're going to grab out a Minccino here, and we're going to search through our deck. Yo, how's it going, Eddie? I'm doing really well. Trying to find celebration stuff today. But it's one of those things where... today's going great. Much better than yesterday. I don't want to attach, just in case my opponent's playing Dragapult with Crushing Hammers or anything else like that. So the reason why I'm live streaming this today is because I'm actually behind a video. Because usually I try to film my videos a day or two in advance. Yesterday I was just really having a tough day and I decided not to stream. Or I decided not to record or anything else like that. It was just a tough one for me, so... Rapid Strike Malamar was my first good poser deck and maybe my favorite deck. Good to see some gameplay. It's cool. I mean, this deck's busted when it's good. I like Chicken and Pokémon. What's good? Suicune might be a better match. Like, it's an okay matchup. And I'm fine with our opponent playing Marnie as well. That seems, like, totally fine. As long as we don't draw poorly. That's fine. To me, everything's going fine. Eddie, I'll totally take anything that you have. I really would appreciate that. Thank you. It's okay. You want to know what? Not every day is going to be great. We're grabbing Cinccino because it just makes sense. And that's just something that I got to deal with in this line of work, is that like not every single day is going to be great. So we're going to go Korrinas. Now... we have a higher chance of drawing it by using some kind of make do strategy. So you want to what? Let's go make do here. Make do away the Level Ball, because the Level Ball doesn't have a Rapid Strike stamp. That doesn't particularly help us, but we do need to get out an Inkay. So let's thin our deck a little bit more. Dragapult, Marnie, and Teleon, and Suicune. It's pretty accurate, I'm not going to lie. Let's go Great Ball, and if we get an Octillery or Malamar, we're cruising. Okay, so kind of cruising, not the craziest cruising. We don't want to put this Remoraid down because I don't think they're gonna ever attack our Remoraid. Let's go for Rapid Strike Tentacles. We just need 2, so let's pitch away Remoraid and Brawly because both of those cards aren't gonna really do too much. Malamar is one of the only deck I can make that's good and strong because I don't have many duplicate Vs or VMAXs. Yeah, I mean it's a really solid budget deck, and I think that's really why I try to cover it when it comes to these videos and stuff, is just like, do I think it's going to win you a tournament? Probably not. So let's be real. Do I think that I can give you a good chance at playing like on a casual competitive level? Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid casual competitive deck. Okay. They're going to be able to knock us out every single turn. That's something that we got to kind of worry about and deal with. That's okay. Working on a Milotic Leafeon VMAX deck. Excited to see the results once I finish it. That sounds pretty cool. I like Milotic. I think Milotic's a pretty cool deck. Yo, Joshua, what's poppin'? How's it going? Oh, for a second, I really thought our opponent was going to go Rare Candy Ludicolo, and I'm like, Home Slice, you're getting the knockout. My local shop is having a small standard tournament, and I was thinking about bringing Rapid Strike Malamar for budget reasons, but I only choose Zamazenta and some Crystal Cave away. I would go for, I would pick up the Zamazenta deck, the Zacian Zamazenta deck. That deck sounds a lot better, for what it's worth. Top deck mode? I mean, we're going to grab an Inkay. We're going to pitch away our Ordinary Rod. So we're just trying to thin our deck, draw more cards. That's not the worst. But we're going to go Korrina's Focus so that we have a higher chance of just getting some things. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 is only 200. So you want to what? We're just going to go ahead here and attack with Rapid Strike Tentacles. 1, 2, 3 like this. I think that's fine. We want to keep an energy in our hand. Have you seen the new Zacian? Yeah, I think it sounds really cool. I'm still trying to get some of the Celebrations cards, so that's really where I'm at. Just so I can maybe like record like some Celebrations content, because like this weekend's actually Canadian Thanksgiving. So I am going to be away. So I'm going to try to pre-record some content the best I possibly can. Just to make sure that there's always content on my channel. If they knock out both of the Inkays, we're in big trouble here. Because I know they're definitely knocking out the active with Fleet-Footed. If they have one more Inteleon, we're in... Yeah, they're going to be able to knock out both of our things. So we're going to concede this game because they were able to effectively use Scoop Up Nets and kind of get all set up, knocking out our Inkay. This is the worst case scenario for us. So we're going to concede the game to our opponent because they're going to wipe out our active. So this is really why Rapid Strike Malamar is not great in this format. The list could be perfect all you want it to be. It's just not going to work out. The Brawlies are... Actually, we're going to... Okay, I was going to back out because the Brawlies aren't working, but... Sandy a Quank. I live about 100 miles south in the US, so we still have some time before Thanksgiving. Facts. I feel that. Yeah, it always creeps up on me. It's crazy with the Pokemon. Yeah, right. It's oddly foreign, slightly foreign, right? How do I put it? I haven't celebrated Thanksgiving, like a traditional like Thanksgiving in a while, because I've always been traveling during that time for the Pokemon season. I mean, last year was also like kind of the heart of COVID in Canada. So it's one of those things where I haven't necessarily been with my family for Thanksgiving in like years, or at least like a larger kind of thing. So it's going to be nice to see what's going on. Is our opponent playing... Looks like they're playing Rapid Strike, or not Rapid Strike. Looks like they're playing Sylveon. So this is actually a great opportunity for us to use Brawly. Holy moly. Whoever suggested Brawly, maybe Brawly's way better than I thought. The whole gang's here. Woohoo! I don't think they're going to necessarily attack us. I mean, they could just go for... Sylveon has an attack that could just do 60 for a Rapid Strike. So I'm not going to attach an energy. I'm going to just leave it like this. Yeah, Brawler lineup is cool. My brother plays in Malamar. What are food staples for Canadian Thanksgiving? So, of course... What the heck? Excuse me? Thank you. I appreciate that. I wasn't expecting them to hit us with the Waterfall Gang. Weird. I've never thought that I could even attack with that. Canadian Thanksgiving staples, mashed potatoes, stuffing or dressing, turkey. Some people do like a roast chicken or a roast beef or anything like that. My brother and his girlfriend, they're both hosting this year, so they always host. It's kind of like their thing. They are both pescatarian, so they're doing like a mushroom Wellington, so kind of like a take on a beef Wellington, but with probably like portobello mushrooms inside. Yeah, I'm so confused. It doesn't even get the knockouts. It's kind of bizarre. Oh no. I don't know if it's gonna survive that long though. Okay. I might just pitch the whole hand and try to hit 3. Might be a little risky, but let's get it. So I mean, yeah, mashed potatoes, gravy, vegetables, like kind of like they'll eat fish and seafood, and dairy, milk, eggs, and cheese. So basically, like they'll eat everything except for white and like kind of like meats. I've had worse starts, but I've never used waterfall. I mean, apparently they're not using it either. When it comes to Fog Crystal, I don't know if there's anything that I can grab out of my deck that'd be great. Like, we already have an energy. I've already played Scoop Up Net, so we're just hoping to get 4 in our hands. Now, if we had more Rapid Strike cards, I would play Korrinas, but we do not. Yeah, looks like we got there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we are all good here. Let's go for this. And we're gonna pitch away 1, 2, 3. That's 120. So yep, we're gonna take that away. Yeah, vegetarian without meat, yeah. Except they'll eat fish and seafood. Yeah, I think everyone just has their own kind of way of describing it, but let's see if we could actually win one of these games. Now, it's always good to know the numbers that you need to hit. We need to hit 8 in order to get the knockout here. 8 is the big one. I don't know if we'll get to 8. Okay, they're just going to concede. Cool. So when Malamar is bumping, Malamar is bumping. And that's kind of the cool thing. Yo, we got 25 P coins. Let's, yeah, let's try out another one, I guess. So yeah, I think it's, you can kind of see where, like, Malamar is doing okay. And it has some comeback potential because it could do a lot of damage, but it's an incredibly fragile deck. You can do some real-life Pokemon and PTCGO at the same time. That sounds kind of fun. Hopefully everything's all good, and I just hope that everyone stays safe. We'll give our opponent the friendly hello, just cause. Hello! Let's go Inkay, see what we got going on. Like, why do we always hit the worst matchups? I mean, it's good if they don't get set up. We're gonna go Minccino here. Now, considering they're not going to be able to get a knockout on us, or at least I'm pretty sure they're not going to get a knockout on us, we're good to just kind of vibe with this hand, and we're just going to pass. What do I spend my coins on? I just spend my coins on, like, random packs. I pretty much have everything before celebrations. Yep, Wayfair. Everything's in the description, so I have the list in the description, and I went over the deck. So I just put my starting, my starting point on it. Now, this is interesting. Let's, guess we'll get set up here. They don't have much going on. We need to find our Scoop Up Nets. It's really our biggest thing. And yeah, let's do this and try to get out of the active. and get enough. So let's pitch Rescue Carrier, because that's probably not going to matter. We got it too early. Korrina could be very good, so we're going to try to thin out our deck a little bit more. We're going to grab another Minccino out of our deck, and let's go for the Korrina's Focus. Have no Sandaconda VMAX. I haven't got a chance to check it out too much, to be honest. I think Maddie Tate covered it, but it hasn't done particularly well. Now, right here, I think we actually do get the knockout, and we might see our opponent concede. One, two, and if we search out an Inkay with this, we do get the knockouts. So let's go for Rapid Strike Tentacles. 1, 2, 3, weakness, 240. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a concession. You recommend getting some of the theme decks before live releases, or just spend all the P coins on packs? I would definitely spend it on packs if you have the opportunity. Because I think they give you eight decks with live. You do have 2 Sandaconda Vs. If you have 2 Sandaconda Vs, you'd probably want to have 3 or 4 for any deck that's playing V Pokemon, for what it's worth. That's kind of what I would be looking towards. So, I mean, this isn't too bad. We just don't have a boss to kind of get around their stuff. But as long as we can get out triple Inkay, we could actually kind of get around their rapid flow. So we might actually have a chance this game. Also, I think this is going to be the last one. Until it's gonna be the last game, because I still got some other things that I gotta create. I mean, so far we've been streaming for like 45 minutes, so it kind of works out. I like to do these for about an hour-ish. So yeah, hopefully everyone's just been enjoying it. Kind of a chill stream. I know it's not the most exciting deck profile, but it's one of those things where I do just like to share what's going on. Let's see, we did get another Inkay. Let's go. This is kind of sick. Let's attach an energy to this one, because we're pitching this hand away anyways. Yep, no worries. Jeez, no Great Ball. Cool. Okay, let's go make do, pitch away anything that's not Rapid Strike, because we want to keep our options open. Same thing with this right here. We want to pitch those away, just because they're non-Rapid Strike. Now, we need 3 to get the knockouts. We want to keep 1 energy. So let's go Rapid Strike Tentacles. Want to pitch one of those, because if we ever have anything, we don't necessarily want to have that. And then I'm fine to get rid of those. I think that seems totally valid. So there's the knockouts, and we should be good. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're going to continue on the stream. I just mean, like, this is going to be my last game here. And I'll kind of summarize where we ended things up with, and then just make sure that I have the updated deck lists. Okay. Spending all of my coins trying to make sure I have some trades for 1 pack on trainer cards, but no lucks. Gambling didn't work. Yeah, sometimes it's gonna happen like that when it comes to opening packs. Yo, Kevin, what's poppin'? How's it going? We're just kind of vibing out this game. Love to see an updated list for this. Very unique. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like this deck a lot. It's just missing things. That's the issue. It's just like, it doesn't have any bench protection, we'd really need like something that could just protect the bench, and that's really what hurts it. We're gonna come through this matchup unscathed, but like there's so many like snipe matchups that have just been feeling close to impossible. So this is really where like I think we're going to take this game because we need to play 5, because 4 is going to do 320, so we need to pitch away 5. I'm trying to think about what I need to do here. We just don't have it magically. So let's go Fog Crystal just in case anything happens. Let's grab another Inkay. Yeah, if we got a Mew bench barrier, is Baby Blounce better than Malamar? Baby Blounce was more successful than Malamar. My buddy plays Malamar with Cinccino's pretty consistent in the US every so often. What do you think? It will be good for a while? I mean, I think this deck's like okay. Is the best way I'd put it. It's like just okay. It's good if you're casually playing Pokemon, but that's about it. So we're gonna make do away things that we don't want to, that aren't Rapid Strike. I think we got the game here. If we don't, I will be fine throwing it. We're gonna grab some of the harder to grab Pokemon. And yeah, we'll just be able to take this game here. We have a lot in our hands, so we're gonna go Rapid Strike, Tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna hit for 480 damage. Yeah, it's okay. Certainly not the greatest deck. Certainly not the worst deck. Very budget orientated. I know that I'm playing the bling version, but like for anyone else who's kind of balling on a budget, it's relatively cheap. Yo, we got a mystery box with some 25p coins. So you want to? We'll end it up by opening a couple packs. I have enough. $5.99. Are you kidding me? Or do we have enough to get it? No, we do not have enough to get it. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, it's definitely a fun deck. Jolteon, again, definitely more of a meta game deck. So let's see what we have for lock packs. I'll just open a couple lock packs just so we can kind of finish it off on a vibe note. I'm going to open up a couple of these reward chests just so I can get the other things. Because they always contain the coins because I was just a little bit short. The amazing Stonjourner and the Dottler. Not bad, not bad. We'll take some packs. I've been trying to save up my packs so I have access to the 125. Although I will open anything locked just because I think that's funny. I'll make sure that I have the 125. Yep, I'll show the deck in 1 second. I just want to open up a couple packs. I know it's not necessarily like on theme, but I'm not always in the mood to open up packs, and I'm just like, I'm going to open up 5 packs. Let's go here and see. Where's Celebrations? It definitely doesn't show me own Celebrations. Maybe Celebrations isn't in the game? I'm so confused. You want to have 125 packs for when PTCG Live comes out, because that's all that transfers when it comes to your packs. I honestly don't know how that's going to work, to be honest. I explained it in my PTCG Live video. You want to have 125 packs to transfer over to PTCG Live. Yes, exactly. Let's see what else we can get. Should be pretty cool here. Anything else? I recommend just getting 125 of the cheapest packs available. You can go to PTCGO.com, plug in code Lesage5. That's the cheapest packs. They're in the description. What if you have none? Then you just don't transfer them over. It's only like a bonus. So it just allows you to kind of manage things. So let's search for Malamar. So this is what we got for the final deck here, peeps. I think it worked out pretty okay. Definitely has some rough matchup spread for sure. There's definitely a lot of Inteleon based deck, Dragapult, Jolteon, Shadow Rider, Rapid Strike, even Sylveon plays Rapid Strike. Like, there's a lot of spread decks that just destroy this deck. This deck lost Bench Barrier Mew in the rotation, so that's really why it's not seeing any play. It wasn't seeing a lot of play before, but it's seeing less play. It's just seeing less play than it did. Yep, they do go into the next one in some kind of currency. Yo, what's poppin', Roku? So this is what we got going on for the deck. That's where we're going to finish everything off with today. Again, I hope that everyone enjoyed watching this video and seeing what's going on. It's fun for me to make these ones. So I hope that everyone enjoyed watching this vid. That's what we got going on for today. I don't really have too much. My hair is totally going flat, by the way. Awesome. There we go. But yeah, no, it's been awesome. I'm gonna do my best to secure some celebrations cards in the process. And if anyone has any questions, let me know in the comments. Feel free to reach out to DM me. I do want to let anyone know that I have been offering coaching lately, so feel free to hit me up for some coaching if you are interested. I have a fall special that heavily discounts my normal coaching rates. I also have my Patreon, my YouTube membership. It's one of those things where I've just been putting out a lot of content, so if anyone wants to kind of put anything towards it, that'd be awesome. If not, I totally get it. I don't really do too much on my end when it comes to supporting my favorite content creators. I'm really too busy creating content is the way that I always use as an excuse. So if it's not necessarily in the cards, just really liking this content and sharing it with your friends, subscribing to the channel, that stuff really does help me organically grow as well. So thank you so much. Yeah, this is the shirt that I actually wore for the finals of the Oceania International Championships. So Pokemon gave me this shirt for that finals game, and I took it. Unfortunately, it's getting a little bit cracked. It's not it's a couple of years old now, and it's gone through the washing machine, but I really like wearing Pokemon shirts whenever possible. I mean, I'm a Pokemon content creator, so thank you so much, everyone. I'll catch up with everyone later. Have yourself a wonderful day, and hopefully if you're